Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Standards here, and we are back with another video today. This one is going to be just a little bit different, though. I did recently start a collection of something. It is kind of a dangerous collection, but I am very, very excited to get started with it. So I guess I'll just get right into it. The things that I started collecting were Funko Pops. If you guys do know what those are, then obviously you can skip forward a little bit, but if you don't know what they are, basically they are they're vinyl characters of various different movies, various different TV shows, various different athletes, you know, pretty much anything and everything that you can think of. They have, you know, artists, they have actors, you know, they have literally everything, directors, everything. They have all of these different characters for them, and it's a really sweet collection to get into, especially if you do have a certain favorite movie, TV show, you know, stuff like that. It is a really sweet collection to get into, and I'm really excited to start it. So I guess I'll just hop into the first thing. As you guys know, pretty much like my 3 or 4 favorite things overall are Harry Potter is definitely number 1, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Avengers, and basketball and like video games and stuff like that. But those are kind of like my 4 favorite things just in general. So I went with one of those. That's how I started my collection. I actually got these for a little bit cheaper just because they do have some box damage. So I'm really excited to show that off. Well, not excited to show the box damage off, but you get the point. You get the point. So the first one here is actually a Gamerverse Captain America Avengers. So basically, trying to get that glare out of there. There we go. So basically, what it is, it's a blue variant of Captain America. He's got his shield on. It looks very crisp, looks very clean. Here's the other side of him if you wanted to take a look into the side of it. And then same with on the top. That's what the top looks like. And then the back as well. So the backs, if you guys are new or if you guys don't know very much about Funkos, the back basically shows all of the characters in the set. So once you go ahead and collect all of the figures on the back, that's when you've completed a set. So obviously there are chases and stuff which are like other variants of the specific characters, but if you collect all of just the general ones, then you basically did complete the set. So that's a big milestone, especially if you're a collector. So, and if it's one of your favorite TV shows, movies, etc., it's a big achievement. So so that was the first one, and I will be taking this one out of the box. First of all, it does have some damage to the box. If you guys can see it kind of in the corners here, the corners are very damaged. And it looks like it's already been opened at some point, but like you can see kind of right there, got some damage. And like just all the corners are really banged up. And even like some of the sides and on the top is a little banged up. So I'll be taking that out and kind of showing it off as well. But yeah, that's the first one. So along with that, I did have to obviously get another one. So this one is Thanos from Avengers Endgame. This is when he is in the garden, and this is when he has on the Infinity Gauntlet, and this is like right at the very beginning of the movie. So this is when he's in the garden. He's just wearing his casual clothes, just kind of chilling out. Now, I will say that this is a part of a different set than the Captain America one. When I was looking through them, they didn't have the rest of the set, and that's what I was looking for. They didn't have the rest of the set where I was looking at, and plus they said that this one had box damage. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't see any, but they gave this one to me for half off too. So my first two Funko Pops were extremely cheap. They were both $5 each, but I'm not gonna lie, they're very sick pops. I will go ahead and take out the first one, the Captain America one, just because I do want to show you guys these. Oh, both of them are bobbleheads, by the way. Wasn't sure if you guys looked at that or not, but So, okay, so this is what the Captain America does look like. It is a very in detail pop. I absolutely love this pop. I'm not gonna lie, it is very well done, extremely nicely done. The details on it are absolutely flawless. I love these so much. And yeah, like I said, it is a bobblehead, so it is also able to stand. It does have a little platform on its feet, as well as they do have a like a little stand for it inside the box if you did want to use that instead. But honestly, I won't be taking it out of the box other than just to show this in the video, so I won't be doing that anymore. But I did just want to pop it out of the box just so that way you guys could kind of see, just because it did have the box damage anyway. So I don't plan on reselling this. This is definitely for a much more personal collection. So like I said, I love the Avengers, I love Marvel, all that stuff. So this one is definitely just going to be one that is going to stay in the collection. So as I am putting this back here in here, I am going to go ahead and give you guys some tips when it comes to Funko Pop hunting. The only reason why is because I've been very infatuated with it for about, I'd say right around maybe a month now, month and a half probably. So I am on the beginner train as well. So if you guys are in the beginner train with me, hey, I would love to give you guys some tips. The first tip I wanted to give was make sure that you're collecting what you like. There are tons of pops out there. I don't know how many total, but it's gotta be in the multiple thousands. Like I'm talking probably 4,000, 5,000, maybe even more. I could totally be way off on that number, and it could be like 10,000. I don't know how many they've actually made. That is something that I've wanted to research, but it's just something that I haven't gotten in yet. So because of that, I do want to just say collect what you like first, especially if you're just starting out. That's definitely something that you're going to want to do. Collecting what you like is definitely going to be somewhere that you want to start. So for me, like I said, Avengers is something that I really like. Harry Potter is something I really like. Nightmare Before Christmas is something I really like. Basketball and video games I really like. And then on top of that, I really like The Office. The Office is one of my favorite shows. So I'm sorry I didn't mention that in the beginning, but that is something else that I'm going to collect. Secondly, I do want to say to pace yourself. I gotta be honest, I did not do this very well. I didn't pace myself when it came to buying Funko Pops, so now at this point I have, well, none of them have came in yet, but after they all come in and everything, I'm gonna have right around like 20 or 25. Now, this is the first time that I had ever even bought a Funko Pop, so the first time I bought one, I went absolutely berserk. Technically, these two were not the first ones that I bought, because I did technically buy one at like the very first one, but it just hasn't came in yet. Like I do have a lot coming in. I have right around, after I get those ones, it'll be right around 20-ish. So make sure that you guys pace yourself. What I'm gonna start doing is trying to buy so many per paycheck. So like every 2 weeks, I'm gonna buy a certain number. I feel like that's a good way to do it. Or if you know of certain ones that are coming out soon that you really want to get, just do it just a little bit at a time. You don't want to go overboard on the very first one and be screwed out of all your money and not have any money left over. So that's my second tip, is to make sure that you pace yourself. Third is make sure that you don't necessarily worry about like what's coming out next. Obviously, Funko does have a really nice website where you can take a look at and you can see what's going to be coming out. They do actually have a Funko Fair projecting what is coming for the first part of 2021. So I'm going to be obviously taking a look at that, seeing what kind of pops are supposed to be coming out this year. I know that they got some with DC. I know that they got some other ones like with Marvel and everything. So I am very excited to see what kind of pops that they are coming out with, but at the same time, I'm not gonna worry about getting them on release day. They are gonna be very inflated on release day, and then after probably like a week or two, they are probably gonna drop in price. There are gonna be some that sell out right away, and those prices are gonna stay inflated. So If it's something that you really, really want, make sure you get it on release day. If it's not something that you're, you know, a diehard for, I would make sure just to cool it just for a week or two. And because some of them drop down to even as low as like $6-7. So that's a steal on some of those, especially if it was 10 or 11 before. So make sure that you don't worry too much about the exclusives, and just, you know, just enjoy the collecting, because this is the fun part, you know. Seeing how many you can get, seeing what kind of sets you can complete, you know, all of the fun is kind of in the beginning when you don't really have a whole lot of knowledge. So really excited about getting started on this collection. I don't want to make this video super long. I don't want to keep rambling on, but yeah, these are the 2 pops that I got. Once again, just in case if you guys did want to take a look at it one last time, was this Captain America and was this Thanos one. I absolutely love these 2 pops, and I'm glad that these are the first 2 that are officially part of my collection, just because these are the first 2 that came in. I'm very excited about these, and I should be getting more even as of tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing that one tomorrow, because that will be technically the first one that I purchased. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I will still be doing like some 2K content and stuff, but just as of right now, this is something that I recently started. I kind of wanted to share that with you guys, you know, how it was going to be, and this was just something that I really wanted to express with you guys, that I do enjoy collecting, and that I am going to start collecting. So, you know, anytime I get any like really cool Funko Pop ideas, anytime I get some really cool Funko Pops, I am going to be putting them on the channel as well. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up as to what was going on. But this is King Center signing out, and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and always remember, be a Bulls fan. Peace.